I am here. 7 minutes late. Easy. Alright, so I'm doing a new zoo in Asia this time, I believe. I had one in Australia, one in North America. I'm gonna do one in Asia this time. Kind of tropical. We got a lot of choices in Asia. So I want one in every continent, provided I don't run out of animals too soon. So we'll still have Europe and Africa and South America. I don't imagine you can do one in, well, I guess you can, you know, Antarctica. Well, that's tundra, so we're definitely not doing tundra. Because I'll have to make a tundra zoo at some point, probably. We already have a grasslands and a temperate, yeah. There's only so many to choose from. I mean, there's not that many biomes, so I'll have to make a choice here or there. There's taiga there. It doesn't really matter. Like, I just would like a bit of variety before I actually commit. I think, well, I could do desert, and then South America I could do tropical, and then the taiga in Europe. But then that's for there, not here. I don't really know what to do here. And maybe I'll just go with tropical here as well, and then just put whatever goes wherever. Don't matter none. Difficulty. Oh, I don't really care about that. That's fine. I was hoping to get a nifty change here. What kind of terrain types are there again? I forgot. Sculpted. We'll create a terrain sculpted zoo. Height map images can be placed. Nah, it's nothing that interesting as far as I can understand it. Or maybe it is fun, who knows. Just put in like one of the many of them. Hey Bert, how you doing? It's alright. I'm tired. But otherwise good. Making a new zoo in a different continent. But there's 7 continents or whatever, and there's only 6 zoo types or whatever. Is that right? Is there 7 continents, or is there 8? I can't remember. North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Antarctica, Australia? So one of them's gonna have to be a clone regardless of what I do. You're well? That's good. Glad to hear it. I need to see if what the terrain type here does. This height map thing, I don't know what it does, so if it does nothing, I'm gonna restart. Although I don't really have very much standing, do I? I want to name a zoo. Well, I'm definitely gonna have pandas. So I could do like Panda Place or something. Maybe don't capitalize the wrong letters. I can always change that later, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna see what height map it does. Crimson. I heard that's the name of my franchise. I can't have it the same name as my zoo. Actually, I could probably just look up what height map does. Okay. Doesn't do anything. You have to have, like, different height maps downloaded, so we're just gonna go with Sculpted instead. That's what I did previously. Hadn't seen that? Yeah. It's tragic, really, because it means I lose out on the ability to have that as one of the zoo names. Well, this doesn't look very jungly. That's okay. Let me pause before everything goes awry. And accept my community challenge, whatever it is. Okay. The last time I did a zoo, which was the Australian one, I made all my paths 7 wide, and then from there had splitting off paths that were all 5 wide. I think that was a pretty good level, but eventually people still congregated too much, making incredible congestion problems. Oh, weird. They want the asphalt, I guess. That's what the default is for this area, in this place. Maybe I'll put a size 10 path along the main thoroughfare. Just all the way through. There you go. It's big hilly back here, but that's fine. I'll manage. And then I'm gonna put it a little bit further forward, I think. When I've done it in the past, I've forgotten... let's put it drawn to 8. There you go. When I've done it in the past, I've put this like up against the edge here, which means I have no room for staff facilities without the guests being disturbed by them. I think I might put them a little bit further forward the road that splits off. That would be funny. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'd be disingenuous, but it would be kind of fun. Getting every animal except the pandas. Really silly. I wish it would let me just like automatically link those up without giving me a hard time. I wonder if it's possible to like increase the length maybe to like fuse them like that or something. Yeah, that works, I think. Well, maybe. Hold on, let me check. I think that's how you do it. Alright, cool. Now, it's definitely off-center. I'll try here then. Get rid of those. There you go. Now that's on center. Cool. That worked out. I don't know why. I don't know why the game really wants you to use longer than one size length paths. Just always the way. It's very strange. Hey Justin, how you doing? Okay. Doesn't like that hill there, so maybe I'll delete that after all. Probably should have counted. Bit too late now. Hydrate. I'm doing good, thanks. I go ahead and just count these paths. That way I don't mess it up. As if am gonna have a symmetrical zoo. Maybe that's kind of an issue. I hadn't thought about that. Because of the way that I have the terrain, which is what I want to add variety, I've made this thoroughfare incredibly long, but it goes over here, which causes me problems with the actual pathing itself. So I wonder if it'd be better to make some paths around the terrain instead of making them just look symmetrical. Because what I initially wanted to do was, on my last zoo, I had a couple of experiments where I would have paths go over top of the enclosures. The stairs? That is stairs. I don't want stairs. Ramps. I have them go over the enclosures like that, and then expand outward. So that would provide shelter for the animals, while also allowing for a pathway for the guests to stand on and look at them. And I might still do that, because I like that as an idea. It's a bit harder to do, though, when you have so much less room to deal with. When there's like a hill like this specifically. There, see, like that. It's kind of what I want. I don't love that that terrain's clipped through right there for some reason, but I guess I can probably maybe fix that just by smoothing terrain. Or turning on the flattening or whatever it is, flatten terrain. Okay. Put that back to 8. Make it go down. Don't want it to do that. Go away. Go away. It works out fine. It just doesn't like to deal with the terrain very much, which is fine. That's not a big deal. So it's like that, and we'll have an enclosure like around here. The problem with that specifically, I think, is that I'll have to, I might use a different type of material this time. Maybe concrete. It's a bit boring, but I've been using the red bricks the entire time. Oh, it's not even concrete, it's null. No, that's concrete, there it is. Yeah, there's like, I can't put it underneath of certain parts of the path as far as I understand. I need to figure out how high I can put it, where it'll fit. Oh, it seems fine, actually. It's not nearly as restrictive as I thought it would be. Like, as long as it hits, like, underneath of the path, it works. Alright. Okay, well, I'm gonna use this to figure out the distance. I'll need it. Not distance, but, angle. There you go. I'll just grab those 3 and move them back a bit. This way. So they can fit under that. There you go. And maybe a bit away from the path so that people can... So I can put, like, stands and stuff there. Concrete. There you go. Now I need to get an angle here, which I'm not crazy about. Well, I shouldn't have to, should I? I guess I do. Oh, wait, hold on. Angle snap. I was wondering. There you go. That's way too big. But maybe that's fine. Put multiple animals in there, I guess. That wouldn't hurt, right? Give me a curve. That's what she said. Hey now. Very indecent. Okay, I kind of like that. I might even... Well, no, I don't want to go too aggressive on the path size. We turn it back to the straight ones. Then just link back up in the middle. There you go. Yeah, that's far too large, so I'll probably split it in half somewhere along the path there and make it an enclosure for 2 different animals. That's a really, really tall path. It's a shame that it, like, you know, it's such a difference in height. Orodev, hey, how you doing? I want to make sure it links back up here. I'd also like to make it split off this direction, just in case. Yeah, it is. Has been a while. I don't like that terrain. That's some weird terrain. What's going on there? Ooh, take tree bark. That's fun. Well, anyway. Something like that'll work out. I don't love that how tall this is, but I don't really mind it that much either. And I guess I could do like a stepped path instead. Like if I delete these, I can make it go down there instead of up here. That, and then even out if it chooses to not go all cattywampus. There you go. That feels like it goes too far down. It doesn't, cause it's meant to be even, but it doesn't go even. I think I need to drop. Oh, that's why I need to drop this one more, I think. There we go. Now it's like an average height, then it arcs back up here. But then there's no viewing angle right there, really, is there? Not played Planet Zoo in a while and just thought you'd pop in. That's cool. Thanks for popping in. I just started a new zoo today. Because well, because I wanted to, I guess. Maybe give it one extra. Right there. It really wants to give me a harsh staircase. I don't want staircases. And that's the exact same, isn't it? Be one line over. That's not too gradual. I don't want a gradual slope like that. I just wanted this to be a straight path. Then down from there. Too harsh. That good? That's alright. It's not great, but it sort of works out in the end. I'm stuck with those 2 rods there. I just want to make sure there's a platform up here that people can stand on too, because I don't... Well, in real life, I'd hate to stand on a slope to look at some animals. So here and up here are both decent spots for people to look at. Although I might delete this and make it a 1 long, and that way it splits off into the bigger path sooner. That didn't work. Oh well, it's fine. I gotta figure out what animals I want there. Doesn't really matter, does it? Give me a habitat animal from Asia. It doesn't matter the conservation status, just anybody I'm allowed to have. Can I get sloths? I don't know. Probably not. If I had to guess, I think sloths are a DLC animal. Yeah, they are. I'll reset all filters just to be sure, but yeah, they are. I think they do exist. I think I had that question before. I don't have it. I have one DLC, and it's the Australian pack because a friend gifted it to me when they saw that I had Planet Zoo. Alex Holton, hi. How you doing? Yeah, so we're gonna go with just various animals from Asia for the Asia Zoo. I kind of like the idea of just like not putting in any pandas in the zoo called Panda Place, but I also don't want to do that because I wanted pandas. Alright, let me get the essential facilities up and running before I continue. I'll decorate them later. I always say that, and I always don't, but I will. I'll decorate it later. It's fine. Do I have Asian theming? That'd be nice. I bet I didn't. East Asia? I don't really care. Just any... No. Oh well. Shame. So Keeper Hut. We're gonna do a large one this time, because I always get people being grumpy at some point down the line. Quarantine. Ooh, it's a big quarantine. I don't think I need a large quarantine. Research center. I only ever have 2 people researching. It's, well, yeah. I can hold like 4 maybe. Staff room large. Yeah, you got it. A surgery. And a workshop. There you go. Okay. I will probably decorate those eventually. I just wanted to make sure they weren't so close to the path that people would get grumpy seeing them like in every other zoo. That seems weird. Doesn't like to Is this not the same as these? Oh, did I not link all these buildings together? Is that the issue? Surely I did. Yeah, they're all on the same grid. Wonder why they won't let me do an angle like that. Oh well, whatever I guess. That one does. Oh, it's just at a weird angle. It just doesn't like it. Fine, I can manage, just think it's a bit strange. There you go. There's all those buildings placed finally. Let me go ahead and get something. Do I want a panda? I do want a panda. I like pandas, they're cool. What other creatures? We have red pandas too. Wow. Japanese macaques, Indian peafowl. I think the peafowl people can walk through. Confident and guests can enter habitat. Yeah, so guests can just go through the peafowl zone. Saltwater crocodiles in Asia as well. Oh yeah, just northern Australia and through different parts of southern Asia. Interesting. Alright. Let's get a giant panda. That's the first animal, why not? If I can afford it. If it doesn't require conservation credits, it does. How many do I have? I do have enough for 2, but only the females. Sadly. Are they a 1-to-1? Are they monogamous? Promiscuous? Gregarious? Alright. Should be fine. I'll need more, so let's get something that is not as endangered first. Because they cost a lot, and I can't release them. I need something that breeds quickly that I can release on a regular basis to gather more conservation credits. Like the Gharials. They're intense. They won't mate anyway. Yeah, well. What is their... Well, they breed supposedly once a year for one offspring. They can do for about 14 years. So, you know. They might. I'll go with Gharials because I know they breed quickly. Because I've had them before. People might like looking at them, if I can remember. Although Gharials don't really care about closures. How much space do you need? I'm gonna have 2 because they're hostile to each other, I think, right? Oh, they're critically endangered. I had no idea. Does that mean I can't get them because they need conservation credits? Oh no, they're cheap though. Okay. No, that's right. I was looking at this. 1 to 7 females, males. They fight a lot, though. Male dominance, yeah. It says up to 7 males, but they fight all the time when I had them before. Or maybe the Gharials didn't fight. Maybe they just interbred a lot. Maybe that was the issue. Well, anyway, whatever. Just get some males and females. Doesn't really matter. See if I can't get any decent ones. That one's okay. That one's also fine. They're both fine. What about the males? What do you look like? Oh, you've got good size and okay everything else. You've got decent everything with bad longevity. You're not great. You're okay. You're the same as the other one I saw earlier. Well, you got great fertility. I might go with this one. Ah, it expired. Well, never mind then. Tragic. No, they're all expiring. Longevity is always an issue, it seems. I wonder why they're all so bad. Oh, whatever. I might go for the, this one. Because it's pretty good. Just one of each should be fine for now, I think. They could mate, but it doesn't mean they will. Yeah, I suppose that's true. And the last time I had Gharials, I had like 30 of them, and they were like bankrupting me, so I should probably keep an eye on them. They live for like 17 years or something. That's before they're like, no, not 17 years, like before they grow up to sexual maturity. They're like around for a long time. They need very little space. Or is it 14 years to maturity? Yeah. Ugh. They have 2 to 9 offspring every 24 months. Every year, 2 to 9, and for 14 years. They're babies. It's a nightmare to deal with, but I'll manage, I'm sure. I'm prepared this time. I might put pangolins here, because pangolins need very little space. And I like them. Not gonna be enough room? Probably. Rough waters. Obstructed. Ooh! I didn't realize the path was quite so, bad. There, alright. Give me the push tool again. go a little bit deeper for you. Little underwater cave couldn't hurt. That's kind of a fun idea that I just came into thought. I'm gonna have to do this because they're not gonna work otherwise. There you go. Flatten the foundation to smooth out that terrain. I say smooth out, or just to make it a bit deeper. Alright. That should be fine. I get that water back. Put it on the edge on this side. There you go. Can you put a sea dragon in the underwater cave? I can if it's a prop. Nope, no dragons. Unfortunately, the sea dragon doesn't exist in this particular game. I don't know if actually that's not terribly unfortunate, is it? Oh, that's weird. Just lets me attach it directly with no issue. Although I won't snap. To attach it manually. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna put the entrance to these enclosures right here, both, I think. If I can remember what place the door's at. There it is. This habitat gate. We're gonna make them both metal, just because. Just for reasons. There you go. I guess you can't really see the pangolins from the pedestal like I was intending originally. But that's probably okay. Probably. How big is this enclosure? Probably way too big. Yeah, 3,000 is enormous. I don't need that much space, and for one animal. If I can, I could probably put another animal in, like, straight through the middle here. If there's another animal that likes, I guess, like the saltwater crocodile, maybe? Because it's also a different type of crocodile, or alligator. It's a different type of reptile. An aquatic reptile. I think that would look pretty decent there, probably. The flamingos could go there too, but they're kind of a nuisance. So I do want the pangolins in that small enclosure, I know that. Peafowl could go. How much space do they need? No. Not that much. I think the crocodiles are probably the way to go. Yeah, let's do that. Leafy sea dragons are common in zoos and aquariums here. Really? I don't think that I don't have any of the aquatic animal packs, so if the leafy sea dragons existed in the game, I wouldn't have access to them. I only have a few aquatic, quote-unquote, animals, and they're all, like, not really aquatic. I mean, like crocodiles, I guess, but no fish or, like, seals or penguins or anything like that. I don't need to do that. Yeah, so I'll put gharials and crocodiles next to each other. It's kind of a boring juxtaposition, but I think it's probably better. I don't imagine they cohabitate. So delete that. Give me... Can I get a wall through the middle of that without causing any issues? Or is it going to be like a really painful existence getting that in there? Oh man, I was really hoping this would work, but it won't. Maybe it will. I might have to just make like a single path. Because I know you can make giant walls. But it doesn't want to cooperate. So maybe not. If it doesn't work, I'll manage, but... just wanted to go across that gap. Darn, alright. Maybe they're like koi and just grow. They wasted such a big lake, yeah. Wouldn't even be able to see it. But yeah, if they grew like koi, it would be okay. Oh, I guess I could just make that a tunnel, like an underwater tunnel. Although that wouldn't make any sense, because then there would just be different types of crocodiles trying to eat each other. But let me do the flatten the foundation size smaller. Way a bit smaller than that even. Like across this spot here. It's a very artificial underwater wall or whatever. Is that dragging it up from the ground? No, it's not. Well, whatever. I'll worry about it in a second. And smooth that out. And make the barrier across it. It doesn't look very good, but it won't let me do what I was going to do, so I have to do something silly. That's not the right spot. Yeah, it's near enough. Am I gonna be allowed to edit this at all? Oh yeah. It's gonna be very silly. You're just gonna pull up all this terrain to line up with the, like a giant underwater... Actually, I guess I could do it like this, couldn't I? Well, maybe not. I was gonna try and do it flat. Up, down. But I guess if I can't have a direct line, it might be a bit difficult. Oh, that worked out pretty well. Yeah, that's right. Not great, but it's something, right? Kind of, it gets what I want to do across at least. Even though it's not what I had envisioned for my crocodile and gharial enclosure, but if it works, it works. This side looks a little bit less manufactured, which I'm fine with. Intensity is way too high. Smooth it out a bit as well. Well, guess I can't really smooth it out, can I? Doesn't want to cooperate. All right, give me a smooth then. Okay, how big is this now? Is that going to be... because this can be the size for the saltwater crocs. Because they need more space, generally. Forgot to do it on this side, too. Although... no, yeah, I do. See, I wasn't sure if I needed it on that side, because it might not cause me any issues. But it will. For certain. That's a weird way to do that. go. Now just push that weird grippy arm down. There. We'll see the size differences now, I guess. I still wish that I could, like, do something with this that makes it look a little bit less awkward. Such a harsh, like, divide. Oh well. What is the size of this enclosure now? 1,512 and 2,390. How big was the saltwater crocs area? A lot less than that, surely. About 1,000 to 500. Okay. Delete the barrier and fix the train. Also high. Yeah, I thought about that, but then I have to put the barrier back down. And I just didn't want to bother. But I might do that just to make it look nicer. It's already a weird thing I didn't want to do, so no reason to make it be less nice than it could be. Turn that up a bit, I think. There you go. Even though I can do this to make it look a little bit less weird, I don't know exactly what I want it to look like, because I wasn't intending to have this separation here to begin with. But it might work out alright. Might work out fine in the end. Especially if I give it like a little overhang. Is the day going? It's going alright, thanks for asking. Just winding down and trying to relax and whatnot. How you doing? Not quite. Oop, don't do that, that was too big. That seems mostly fine. I don't think I need to be too much more precious about it here. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, let me toss in the barrier then. Oop, wrong direction. Well, almost. Just, might have to scoot it over a bit here and there. There you go. That's alright. Okay, let me double check these enclosures aren't linked by accident. 1,600. 2480, doing good yourself. Glad to hear it. Which animal should you add? I don't know. Which animals do you like? Where's your zoo located? We do rough waters for the saltwater croc. Ooh, was not what I meant to do, but it might be alright. How much water is that? Quite a lot. I don't know if it's enough. It might be. It should be okay. I might also make that slightly less steep. And then do calm waters for the Gharials. That feels like a lot of space, or a lot of water for Gharials. I don't think they like that water that much. Sloths. Alright, yeah. Well, there you go. Got a suggestion? Yeah, let me go ahead and delete that water and then smooth up the incline here a bit, if possible. There you go. Yeah, I think Sloth is a DLC. I'm actually not positive. I thought there was Sloths, but maybe not. I feel like I'd seen a post about it somewhere. Tropical DLC pack. Yeah, Tropical Pack DLC rather. Although it looks like it might be an exhibit animal rather than a habitat item. Brown-throated sloth. I guess they don't need to be in an exhibit, or a habitat rather. Can't imagine they would roam very far. They probably don't need a big enclosure. Alright. Let me go ahead and get the Gharials, and the saltwater crocs going. I've got 11,000. The males are all going to take conservation credits. Yeah, so let me just pick the best one I can get. These are both the same. Yeah. Then the female, whichever one has decent stats, is fine with me. That one up there. You don't have good longevity, though. That's probably okay. How long are they fertile for? I should have probably checked that. Till death, okay. They live to be 72 years old, so we're fine. Plenty of time. Gharials. We only have 3 of you available anyway. So, probably just that one and this one. I don't have enough money for that. Enough conservation credits for that. These 2 will do, I guess. They'll have to. That's all I can afford. Okay. I already bought some previously. Well, that makes sense. Oh well. Too late now. Okay, send all of them to the quarantine, please. No path destination. What do you mean? Why? Why is there no path destination? Is it there's just nobody to work the quarantine zone area thing? Give me one of each people. I don't need a vendor. They'll automatically populate. Will that solve the issue? Yeah, that solved it. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now I'm gonna pause again. I need to add like a couple of shops, if nothing else. Just to make people come in and not be grumpy. And of course, I need to add education. Maybe do that first, just so I don't forget, because I know I'll just get distracted. so put some here and here. Should probably turn on angle snapping for this so it's not quite as obnoxious. Well, it's the best I can do. And then I'm going to put another one... Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't. I was going to put another one right here, but I might... I want education, so I might put an extra path there for them to all stand on. Like right there. Provided it lets me. I won't, because I don't... It's too steep. That's not the word. They can't do it up here either, can they? Well, I guess they can right there. That one can go there, and this one can go on this side for fun. It's a bit wonky, but I don't mind that much. It'll bother me every time I look at it, but you know, it's fine. It's not that big a deal. Okay, they don't have a habitat yet, so I don't need to worry about it. Give me facilities again, please. Animal talk, whatever it is, this thing. Let's go in this weird helter-skelter cattywampus corner. I went through all the trouble to like set it up so it would be like neat and nice, and then immediately like disregarded that. Okay, is that gonna make Gus angry? I mean, it's probably. No, I can put some decorations around it. It'll be fine. How far out does that go, actually? Not very far. Although, well, I guess I don't think that's considered the same body of water, so I don't think that'll work. Let's put another one up here. I think it costs a lot, though. So maybe I'd just put one down somewhere random. Can I get my refund? No. Why does it give me a hard time? Put it like here. Guess won't like care about it here. It's a bit strange. We can move it over a bit so it's a little bit less awkward. Like there, that's fine. That makes a bit more sense, physics-wise. Staff path. Yeah. Oop. Not a 10 wide, please. Bit excessive. Does that maintenance all three of those? I'm not sure. I think it probably does, although maybe not. Well. Not worried about it. Okay, turn off that flattened terrain. I don't need that. Maybe I do, actually. Ah, no, we got it. It's fine. In the end, it works. A stretch and a posture check. Oh. That means I have to sit up in my chair instead of slouching. Like a goblin. Alright. Now that should cover that. There's no electricity covering that, though. I wish I could build pylons. Maybe I can. There's solar panels. Wind turbines. Do guests dislike these, I wonder? One way to find out, I guess. Yeah, they do, but not that much, surprisingly. Where do I want it exactly? I mean, that covers most of what I would need anyway. I'm gonna have to put up some education here. So maybe... like there? What's a solar panel? Is that smaller? Yeah, it is, okay. For the same price, it's smaller. Put it like there, I think. That's probably fine. Yeah, well, there. And then I can put the, ooh, that is not what I expect you to do. Why'd you go so far down? That's weird. There. Put it there, and then we'll put the education for the pangolins there. We're almost out of money, so I can't really afford to put much more down without opening the park. The zoo, rather. Give me some bins. Maybe even get maintenance person on research for theming, please. No power. Oh, right. No power over here. I'd forgotten about the fact that they need power over here. Oh no, travesty. Everything's going wrong. I haven't even started opening the park yet, and everything's going wrong. I'm sure it's fine. I'm not worried about going bankrupt. I can always just take out a loan, right? Oh wow, is it really just that one building that doesn't have power? How embarrassing. That one single building. There you go. Now you have power. And now you can research something. Souvenir shops, I guess. And I'll have to get another staff member for mechanics. Same with vet, actually. There you go. Okay. I really hate this. I really do hate this. I need to fix this. I can't stand it. It's awful. It's terrible. Okay, get rid of the water for now. I put it there and I was like, oh no, it'll be fine. Turns out, it's not fine. Is there anything I can do about this? Nah, it's stuck looking like that. There. Solved it by wiggling stuff around in weird ways. So is the way. I need to delete both of these and then rebuy them lined up with the axis, ideally, of the world. There you go. Put one here and one over here as well. That's good. I haven't put any up here yet. Do I want that one there? I might move that path over to the other side. Like that. Just so that I can have these on opposite sides. Maybe even link my seating again. You're not new, but hello. Regardless. I don't even know what I'll put on these education boards. figure out something, won't I? Okay. Did I not already have a speaker down? I thought I did, but I must have gotten rid of it. I did something else. Alright, where is the donation bin? I need donation bins and I need trash bins. Trash bins everywhere. I got last time I forgot to put them down in a bunch of different places as I was expanding, and then just caused a whole bunch of problems for a long time. And you get these things down immediately this time. Sloth isn't in the game. No, it's not in the base game. It's in the tropical pack, whatever you call that. Apparently, it's an exhibit animal instead of a enclosure animal. Well, it's like a whatever you call it, the habitat, which is a weird choice, but oh well. Right. There's a lot of animals in the base game, but there's a lot of ones that feel like they should be in the base game that just aren't, and I don't know why. I suppose money. What animal other than the sloth? There's so many to choose from. Here, these are the base game animals. If you can see them, I don't want to read them all out. It would take too long, but some of them are enclosures, some of them are exhibits, so they're not all ones you could get. Not all of these are. I guess I have the Australian DLC, so there might be like 5 or 6 that you can't get. But there's a lot still. Okay, that's okay. I don't like that this is so like wonky, but I suppose it's probably fine. I could have flattened terrain to fix that. Speaking of flattened terrain, how's the pangolins? Wanted to get pangolins. They take, no, they just take regular cash. I'm pretty sure they're in groups as a 1 to 3, right? There's no males available yet, so I'll get one female, and she'll be lonely for a bit, but we'll worry about that when it comes around. Okay, guest education should be okay, I think. I need to get those donation buckets down before I keep forgetting, because those are how you get your money. I did favorite it so I could find it easily, but it hasn't helped me. Oh, I could just press favorites, couldn't I? There you go. Didn't realize there was a whole button just for favorites. There you go. I really like pangolins. As an animal, I think they're cute. They don't take up very much space. So out of all the animals in the game, I think I like pangolins the best. Okay, that's all good, it looks like. I'd still kind of like to get some food stands and stuff down, but I might just put that off until I get some customers into the park. Zoo. I keep calling it a park. I didn't even play that much Planet Coaster. I don't know why I keep calling it a park. kind of want one of the enclosure domes too, but there's not a whole lot of space to work with. And I need to make sure that the park starts working. Zoo. Alright, let me just turn both of these into see-through. On the other side, please. Then these two can be see-through. Other side, please. Why do I keep getting I keep getting notifications constantly? Just randomly popping up about all sorts of nonsense. Penguins don't like being seen, so these absolutely need to be see-through glass. That's weird. They don't want to be, though. Wonder why. I ran out of money, that's why. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. You just sleep? Have all my slopeless zoos, yeah. I will do. Power source inaccessible. Oh, whoops. Take care. Have a good rest of your night. Or day, whatever time it is for you. Insufficient funds. Wow, we're just hemorrhaging cash, huh? Enter my park. Come to my zoo. I'm losing money. Oh, no, there's no animals in the zoo. You might buy a DLC soon. Cool. I wouldn't have any sort of recommendations. I only have one, and it is fine. Alright, we can get some Gharials in, finally. And... they're still doing. Sound like kiwi, flightless birds that don't like to be seen. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely flightless. They don't like to be seen. Yeah, I think the only difference is they're not birds. But close enough. They're small and cute. What did I just put in? Did I accidentally put a saltwater croc in with a Gharial? That'd be embarrassing. Make sure I'm looking at this so they don't put the wrong things in here. No, they're fine. So far. Did you get the saltwaters in? Saltwater crocs? No. Bet you hate your habitat, don't you? Tickets are overpriced. Okay, fine. I'll drop the price. Just get in here and pay me so I can do things. I mean, I guess I could easily just, take out a loan. Might solve my problems immediately, because they're gonna start getting grumpy that they don't have, like, enrichment and stuff. If I put that off for too long, it'll cause protesters to show up and give me all sorts of trouble. Okay, let me go ahead and pause, because I think I put a saltwater crocodile in with the the Gharials by accident. Oh, you're just a really big Gharial. Jeez. Never mind. Are you a saltwater crocodile? You are. Okay, well, they're all in. You know, that's something. Low on cash. Okay, I'm gonna take out a loan. I'm tired of hearing that noise. I get it. I get it. I'm low on cash. Thank you. I get it. Actually, the noise might be just something completely innocuous. Like, I don't even know what that noise is from. I'm just assuming it's the telling me that I'm out of money noise. No, it's still happening. It might just be a bug. I might have to reload the game to make that stop doing that. Okay. We'll need a male pangolin at some point, but for now it's not a big deal. Go ahead and... This is the Gharial enclosure, so put the Gharials on. Amphibian extinction crisis, I guess. They're not amphibians. Oh, actually, are they? They're reptiles. Gharial. Gharial. They're amphibious, I suppose. Climate change. Saltwater croc. Link seating to this one, please. Thank you. Allow standing guests always. And where's my speaker? There it is. You are saltwater crocodiles. I might move you over to here, though, because I'm going to have to put the pangolin one around. That area. Somewhere. Actually, no, I guess the pangolin one doesn't need to be anywhere near there. Maybe even scoot this over a bit so it can go over to that side. There you go. Well, maybe a bit more. Ah, that's probably fine. They're not going to get too much looking in walking over top. There you go. Alright, those are all set up, so people are getting educated now. Some people just don't have favorite animals. I don't technically have a favorite animal, I just like the pangolin in this game. I like most animals, generally, but I wouldn't say I have a favorite. Okay, I need to make sure I get some stuff in the habitat. So what is the Gharial like? I know it likes a lot of rock and sand, if I remember rightly. Soil, rock, sand. Yeah, less soil than I have. Way more sand, a little bit more rock. So put sand, get some coarse sand all along the outside. There. And then put some, like, smooth rock up on the shoreline, maybe? Not shoreline, like up on the edges here. There you go, that's alright. Makes them happy with that. Then environment, they use a little bit of coverage, not a whole lot. Let's give them tropical. Golden langur. I don't know. I haven't even heard of that. What's that? Has a similar naming convention to like lemur. Is it like a type of lemur? custard apple. I kind of want some mossy rocks, but that won't give me coverage so much as plants would. Kapok. Oh, do we have mangroves? I like mangroves. I think they look nice. Yes. Mangrove apples, coastal mangroves. Those would be good in the, this one. Alright, pretty good. They don't seem to mind excessive tree coverage, so I might just put a few more in. Also, we forget that, what is it, the seagrass, or whatever, the eelgrass underneath the water. That's also quite nice. Some reeds, maybe. Always love some reeds. Don't want cattails that much. Century plant. Ooh, big bush. That just blocks the windows completely. Don't put it there. Down here is probably okay. Type of monkey. Looks like a monkey. Class is a primate. Oh yeah, right. So it's not a lemur, but it was that sort of thing. I guess very technically they're completely different creatures, but be hard pressed to find a person who doesn't just call a primate a monkey. And they're different, but similar enough. I don't know, I don't really need rocks for the Gharials, do I? I'd like some underwater plants. I want to get the, I know there's some eelgrass or something like that. That you put underwater. There it is, underwater eelgrass. That's what I want. Not that anybody's going to be able to see this except for me if I decide to poke my head underneath of it, but I just kind of like having it. Ooh. There you go. That'll be enough. Now we need to get you enrichment. A lot of enrichment, because you're grumpy. They don't need hard shelter, but I do kind of like giving it to them. Food tray, large. I mean, they do also just like to eat these underwater fish, right? So I don't really need to worry too much about the food trays. They'll get food either way. The mud bath. Can that fit here? Yes. Do they like rubbing pads, really? That seems strange. I don't even know how they would use it. But have at it, I guess. They got clean water, so they can drink out of that with no issue. The scented prey sack, I think, would be kind of fun to watch them play with. Put it, like, right there. Large food tray. That'll do. I think that's probably good for the Gharials. They should be happy now, I think. Yep. I may have to up their food to be tier 3, though, before I forget. There you go. It costs a lot, though, so I gotta really make sure to pay attention to them so they don't overpopulate. Oops, wrong button. Okay, now saltwater crocs. What do you got for me? You just need more rock. You don't actually need that much. Just make this like smooth stone up here. Might add a little bit of sand too, just to make it a little bit nicer around here. There you go. You don't even need coverage. But I may just put in a couple of things here and there for the sake of it. Just like the other ones. Like the eelgrass and stuff as well. Temple grass. There you go. Back up to those mangroves, I think. Just because I like the way they look. There you are. That looks fine. Can I get some reeds? I'll put cattails over here for fun. I don't even know if they're, like, indigenous to this area or not. There you go. There. Okay, I have meat enrichment going. What do you like to do? Clearly you like to eat, that's fine. Put the food tray right there. Blood pumpkin's always good. I love those. Large bedding underneath the... Oh, that's a bit awkward. Put it down here near the... this thing. That's fine. There you go. You'd like more enrichment than that. You need toy enrichment. But you don't need food enrichment, do you? Restraint feeder. I'll put some fish in here too. You're gonna have babies eventually, so I need to make sure there's more. Water jets. Kind of fun. Prey-scented sack for you as well, why not? Not much over here. I should probably put something down over there so people have something to look at. Maybe one of these. They decide to come up and hang out near it. Blood scent marker. Kudos. Pandas are in. Nice. What do you got? Quarantine passed. Alright, cool. Alright, the crocodiles are up, and so are the gharials. Love to see it. There's no education over here. I guess I could put down a board. Over there as well. With the clone speaker. This one too. I don't know if that one's close enough actually. Powered. Yeah, it seems fine. There you go. This is where pangolins are meant to be. Do I have any male pangolins available now? I do. I think that's what I needed. Your immunity's bad, but your longevity is good. That's what I need. General consensus, education's low. Hunger, thirst, all that's going down. I need to put some facilities in. At least a few. Got ATM in. That's always good. What are these counters? Oh, just people standing out in the open. I don't like that. Drink shop. Sure, maybe just one of these. Beverage and food. Be nice if I could just like link them together without having to create new stores. I guess that's what these are for. Information can go at the start of the park. Zoo, rather. Everybody loves information. And merchandise, of course, we need at the very exit. When people are leaving. I really can't stand that beeping noise that just keeps popping up, and I'm out of money for bathrooms. So, hopefully people just